we should be back live right here. I have a note I want to share with you um, that might help you with your trading journey. So, just trying to help inform and really leave a legacy. So, I want you to really focusing on your position sizing and really sizing down and have a set and forget approach. What does that mean? It means that once you're placing a trade, please hold on to the trade and let it play out to the target that the indicator, the software is giving you. That's how you're going to be successful in this game and not closing before time. Okay? I see so many traders closing before time. I did that myself today because I had a meeting and I had to because I was in way too heavy. But if I was holding on to it today, I would have made almost 3R of what I was risking. So it doesn't make sense you risking a lot of money and then you finally get to break even or a little profit. Then you finally exit your position for a profit. Doesn't make logic sense. It doesn't. That's not how trading works. So we have to identify the setup. We have to trust the setup, and we have to follow the system and follow the rules. Else, it doesn't make sense to use them. This is the new software. Or breakout and reversal. It works amazing, like very great. Um, so I haven't updated the software yet through whoop.com, but I will. Just testing it, making sure everything works smoothly. But we have the orb here ready. I mean, market is pushing back and forth. We don't really know the direction so far. We want to see it's actually going to close below 200 before we really do anything. But we saw DAX today. I don't know if you was tuning in for my DAX session, but I should for sure have hold on to it because it would have worked. Entry around 700. It went up to max 750 while it was in the position, so we was down like 60 points, 50 points, and then it sold off right after, and I managed to exit my position way too early before time, and that's what we shouldn't be doing. But it is what it is. Sometimes we're not perfect, but we should just try to be better together of holding a setup, because as you can see right here, orb DAX, it gave us a short stop loss right there, 1 hour move stop loss to break even, and hold the 3R. So right now you should still hold your short if you went in because it didn't reach the 3R, and you should just focus on holding the setups. But it is what it is. Right now I'm not doing really anything. I'm just waiting for it to play out with a NASDAQ to see what we're gonna do, because NASDAQ is pushing right here. We want to change it to NASDAQ, of course, in 5 minutes. We have highs of around 300, lows of 200. So it's a pretty calm opening. We don't see much progress so far. We don't have any news today. I don't think so. Let's see. So Wall Street, it's opening around flat. We got a huge rejection around 515 for NASDAQ, US tech. We didn't really manage to come above back to 750. That's showing very weak for the market. I mean, market just sold off like a little bit here. Overall highs to overall lows from 504 to 170. I think it could go to 800 today. It could really rally, but I'm also very negative on the market. I don't know if you're checking Bitcoin, but Bitcoin is really selling off heavily. We have news coming in here in about 25 minutes. it's a red news. So just letting you know, I haven't done anything. Let's see how this is gonna play out. Not much progress to either side. We have a push here that's triggering an orb long, but it could be a fake out, so just be careful. This is what I'm paying attention to right now. We have the opening range from 288 and 220, pretty calm opening. A long is triggered around here. 302. It's where we have a potential long setup. I'm not going to take it right now. I'm just going to wait. I think they're going to push it maybe 50 points, 30 points, but I don't think they're going to push it all the way back to 600 today. To me, it looks a little bit negative. And I also want to see how the market is going to play out today, because MicroStrategy is down 7%. It's quite a lot. We're pushing back. Nvidia, Meta, things is actually holding pretty well here. They're pushing the market, giving us an orb long. Looks pretty strong. We should really try all guys to be better, especially when we're using that great software I have to hold the setups, then we will make a fortune, and then size and correct. Okay, it's very important for me to mention that. So all of you should be better together at holding the setups and have a set and forget approach with lower contracts in the morning, especially with DAX. We know after 15 minutes it always goes up and then correcting itself, or the opposite way. It's always tricky the first hour, first half an hour. So everyone went in here because they thought they have an orb. They did not. And that's why the system is amazing, because it's actually telling you, it's actually alerting you. So no orb triggered, it was just a fake out. Many people went in long, I did not. I want to wait for the first 15-minute candle to form, and then I go in from there. Okay. Still waiting for it to play out in the right direction. Still waiting. And I also want to let you know something regarding my system, how I trade. It's really based on patterns and the system that I use and I have been using for so many years. Let's see, are we going to have a break of structure? Are we going to have selling pressure now coming into the market? It's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be very interesting to see. Where are we gonna go? Still giving it time, don't want to rush it. There's plenty of opportunities in the market for shorts right now because the market is so high, but we also want to respect when the market is very high. That means let's see here. I want the market to go down. Yes, it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to go down, but I want it to go down so I could short it all the way back again. I will never hold all the way back, of course not. But I will hold as long as I can, and I would like to add to it if it's possible. Once we get in together now, then we go short if it breaks below and close below the buffer, and then we're just holding it, and we might get taken out, but that's fine. We respect it. We're just following the system. It's interesting to see how the Wall Street is doing. Giving us an orb short, but I don't know if this is going to continue. It could. Could be a very good short play. This market is turning red now. It's giving an orb short. I have to be careful around here because this is where we have potential support, but I'll go in short with you in just a minute. So this is where we have the support, this is where we have the next support, and this is where we have resistance for now. So break below here and a close below is a short, close above here, above 300 is a long. Let's see. So Wall Street is pushing again. Wall Street just pushed here from lows. It just got back a little bit below, took stop losses, and it just pushed. Let me just check here. So it basically just pushed 0.3%, only 150 points, but still good. I really want to short this market. Still think it's a good short opportunity. Wall Street doing nothing, is just pushing a little bit here. We have Nasdaq that's also pushing here after grabbing liquidity around here. It is a strong candle moving up. So it just moved up almost 75 points. That's quite a lot. Let's see where we're gonna go. Haven't decided. We're not super sure yet. It's pointing up. So they just went down to grab liquidity. Maybe. We have news coming in about 14 minutes. That's where market could rally or drop. It's pushing. It's really pushing here. Wow. It just looks like it's going to continue. After 15 minutes, strong support. Now we see a rally. It just went up almost 100 points from lows. It's not showing any weakness at all. And Wall Street is also pushing here. It's giving us an orb long, just signal orb long. It's not triggered. What a strong push. It's interesting to see if we're going to stop here at 330 and then come back again to maybe 230. So both DAX and Nasdaq is moving up, but Nasdaq is not. I mean, it's opening around 260, 280. It pushed to 300, and that's where we're trading at right now. So I mean, it pushed, but it's also getting rejected. It's interesting to see if this is just going to hold here and then come all the way back again. So it's currently trading around 300. Highs of 500. Still strong momentum. It's trading around 100 points from lowest point at this opening session. It's not really doing anything. Wall Street is coming back a little bit. How is Nvidia doing? That's interesting. That's up 0.6%. AMD, it's also up now, so things start pointing to the upside. The dollar is weak. S&P is also pushing a little bit here. It looks strong, but we haven't been seeing any close above really of 330. There's no break above or break below. So that was candle number 4. Or long just triggered. Is that because we closed above? I think so. But I just think it's overvalued on a shorter time frame. I think it's pushing here for Wall Street as well. Strong push. We also have a strong push for Nasdaq. And There's no close above 320 or 350. Let's keep getting rejected here. Let's see. No really progress, to be honest. Big push on Dow Jones, while Nasdaq is just going up a bit. It's hard for me to say where we're gonna go, but right now it looks down to me. It looks like we might go back to 500. I mean, worst case, but it could also sell off very quickly back to 23,850, maybe 24,000 straight. Not today, but during the week. My overall target for this week is just 24,000 again. It might not be realistic, and that we might not see it today. Let's keep pushing. Basically just waiting for it to return. It's just going up. Let's just keep going up. Not doing anything. I would really like to I would like to take a short, but it might not be the right thing to do. Really like to take a short. Overnight highs. Let's see if we get rejected. It looks like. It's pushing here, but then rejected again. So it's getting rejected a couple of times here. What about Wall Street? It's just keep pushing through the roof. The overall market is pretty strong. Very impressive. Last time it sold off when we was doing the same pattern where things is pushing and kind of like consolidate, it sold off. But I think it could go above, and it's given an orb long. I just don't want to take it right now. I want to wait a little bit here because we have news coming in, so I'm aware of that. Just keep going up. Now it's been moving from 200 to 350. It doesn't seem it's going to turn around. It just goes up. Keeps going up. I would be careful here. I'm not personally taking the orb long. Very strong movement. Things is just keep pushing for the market. And Bitcoin is actually moving down. Wow. So what long triggered, I'm just not taking it. We have news in 4 minutes. I think it could push harder. I'm just letting you know. So Vo is pointing up. AMD also pointing up. Apple just doing nothing. Amazon a little bit. Market is very strong right here. So Nvidia was pointing down 2%, but it's pointing up 2% now. So it was down 2, now it's up 1%. News in 3 minutes. Forex Factory. This is what we're gonna get in 2 minutes, so be careful. And we can just see Wall Street keep pushing. So Wall Street is really pushing hard. Nasdaq is kind of like getting rejected here. So from lowest price to highest price, we pushed almost 1%, 0.7%. How much did we push on the Nasdaq from lowest point today to 0.7% also? I think it's gonna come back. I think it's gonna sell off. I think it's a short. I just don't want to take the long because of the news and the 15-minute bar. That's what I'm using for Nasdaq. Right? There's no close above. If it closes above the next 2 minutes, it's a valid long, but if it's based on the news, then it's not a valid long. Market is just doing its own life. It's very strong. It doesn't seem to work. I really want to go short the market if it breaks below 300. News anytime. It just looks like they're gonna push it. It just looks like they're gonna try to push it. Yeah, they're pushing it. Let's see. Yeah. What are the news saying here? Bad news. That's not good for the market. That shouldn't be good. That should be very bad. That's not good. That's not good for the market. That's not very good. The news is not good. This is short news. We should short it based on these news. It's insane we just keep moving up. The news was bad. And that's the issue. So things just keep moving up. It's not having any logic movement, and then we don't know what to do. Let's keep pushing. Let's see if this is going to be the end for Nasdaq for today. Today's highs, and it's going to come back to here and even lower. Let's see. Or if we're just going to keep goes up. Looks like it's going to keep going up. Just looks like it's gonna keep goes up here. Let's see. No break of structure. I also know it could go down very quick. So no 15-minute orb. This one is cancelled. So now we're using this one here for Nasdaq. It should correct itself a little bit. I'm gonna open a short. You don't have to copy me. I'm gonna have my stop loss at overnight highs. I'm gonna have my target at round numbers. I'm gonna go short right here, guys. Open the short right here. Opening short at 45. Not based on orb, not based on reversal. It's just based on what I think. So basically just letting you know my thoughts. What I'm doing, it's a light position, very light position. Currently short, let's see. So open short at 45. It's moving pretty slow here. Still think it could go higher, just letting you know. I think it could go much higher. Let's see. I like this one here on Wall Street. Wall Street is correcting itself a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. Not much progress. I think it could correct itself back to 220, 250. Once it's gonna break below 300, we move stop loss to break even of 44, 43. But first have to sell off. Come on. Why are you not doing anything? Sell off, man. Come on, give us some momentum. Give us the momentum we need. Get ready to move stop loss to break even if it breaks below 300. No progress. Just a fake out. Probably taking liquidity. It's pushing right back again. Wow. The market just don't want to go down. It just don't want to go down. Right back up again. I'm moving my stop loss down. I'm moving my stop loss to 375. Then I just don't want to hold it and hope for something. Doesn't seem to work. Dow is selling off a little bit. What about Nasdaq? What about the Germany 40? Nope, not doing anything. So Dow gave us some sort of confirmation. We could also move the stop loss back to 500 and then just hold the setup all the way back down, because I think it's going to move lower today than what we're seeing right here. I think it could move lower, and I think it could move easily back to 600. And I don't even think that's unrealistic. I'm gonna move my stop loss up again here, and then I'm gonna also move it on my live account here. Move stop loss back. So it doesn't seem to work. It's just living its own life. But probably gonna hold it all the way back. I know it's going against us, and it doesn't look that good. Put it just around break even. Market is unstoppable. Just moving up slowly. So now we are over time. So this is what I will do. I will try to set myself up for success, and I'll just hold the setup here and not do anything else. So I'll just leave the setup for here. It could play out, it could be a loss. It's around 0.6% loss if it goes up. And I'm probably gonna make around 3%, 2.8%. So I will personally make around 2.7%, and I'll risk 0.6%. So that's my setup for now. I'll just hold it. Also, if it gets down to overnight lows, I'll just keep holding it, and I don't plan to change this for now. So I'll hold it all the way back. Overall, this week, I'm negative, and I think the market is going to correct itself, and I think this is going to be the highs. I know we have previous highs of 800, and I know we could go back here. I'm aware of that personally, but I still think overall it's going to come back again to the 24,000 level. So right now, just holding it, not doing more, and I have a short position on the Nasdaq that's not working right now. It's making me a little bit money, but it's not much. I think I'm up 2,000. Yeah, it's going back and forth to break even. I'm thinking about adding to it actually. Let's see. They really try to push it, and it's pretty annoying. But holding it for now. This is my setup, risking 0.6% and not doing more today. I'll know if I close it or add to it, but I'll just hold.